Do you know what song I've been listening to non-stop lately?
What?
I Should Have Cheated. I'm not putting anything out in the world. Honestly, that song, it gets my heart.
Okay. 5, 10, 9, 8.
Your maths is a mess.
7, 6.
I'm not trying to advertise.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's good, my good people? It's Manny here. Welcome back to Manny TV. We talk too much. It's actually been a while since I filmed this podcast. A really long time ago now. The last time that I filmed, I was with AJ. AJ's not here anymore. Not for any bad reason. That's still my boy. But it's all about Manny. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about me. I look good. My head is bolder, better than yours. My beard looks better than you. I dress better than you. That's not really going to make people subscribe, but, you know, it's good to know that I look good. Anyway. Richard, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Why are you putting on that voice, though?
I'm doing all right, bro. I'm Richard, everyone. One day you'll see me.
All right,
see my
everybody.
face.
So, Richard... How will I introduce Richard? Richard basically is the guy in the back, all right? But you all have seen Richard. If you remember doing the Shipped podcast, when I did the Shipped podcast with Richard, we had a podcast many years ago, and we had a good time. Obviously, he's here to support me with the pod and just all my endeavors. However, let's acknowledge it's a new studio, guys. It's a new studio, new setup. I'm actually really looking forward to this. I love the setup here, and it's really cool. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. And also, I have to say, I love the previous studio we used as well, but it's just that studio was quay. Like, for me, the studio was so far. It was literally in, like, Wood Green. And I'm like, I don't even drive yet. So for me to get to Wood Green is a mission. Actually, let's acknowledge something. Guys, it was my birthday the other day. We don't talk about age here, so don't you dare try and bring that up. We don't talk about age. Don't do it.
I just want to say, I know I shouldn't even be talking, but if you're watching this in the comments, comment how old you think Manny is. Like, let us know. Let us know.
You want them to kill me?
How old you think Manny is.
You want them to kill me? Look at my beard.
If you're right, I will send you a £5 Amazon voucher because every little helps. Yeah?
Every little helps. Look at my beard. I've got white hairs. That's going to make people think I'm that old.
Not necessarily, but this is why we're asking them to guess.
Right.
It would be brilliant. It would just be good to see how old people think you are.
No, it wouldn't be good. Who came up with that stupid idea?
I did.
But it was my birthday on Monday. Today is Saturday. It was my birthday this week. I'm not going to lie. I didn't really want to do much for my birthday. But I'm thankful to have really good friends and people who are trying to force me to do things for my birthday. Although every year I've kind of done something for my birthday. Do you remember? You weren't around when I turned a really big age. You were in Nigeria. Do you remember that, Richard?
I do remember. I think you might have given this away.
I turned a big age.
I think you might have given it away. You might have given the age away. You might make it easier for this £5 to be debited from my account, since you've mentioned big age. Anyway, There are multiple big ages.
I
think now that you've said big age, there's only like 3 which people are going to think.
Well, they should pick out of the 3. Like I was saying, I did a really big one, and that one was so chaotic. I honestly wish you were there. It was fun. It was great. It was a great time.
Was that where you got waved?
It's not just waves, bro. I was chaotic.
Was that where did they carry you to the car or something like that? I think they carried you. I don't know if it was
okay,
Chris.
yeah, right. I was escorted to the car.
He was escorted, for his own personal safety.
That's it. For my personal safety, yeah. I was escorted to the car, and all I recall that it happened the other day. All I recall was being sick outside of Matthew's car, and I remember just like throwing up, and then do you know what I said straight after I threw up?
What?
Shayo. Because Burna Boy Last, that was my song. That was my song. It still is, but that was my song. So the fact that I'm throwing up, like, I need the boy, Shayo. Yeah, you knew that was a good day. That was a good day. The year after I went to Tokyo Social.
Oh yeah, you did go to Tokyo Social. That was good.
Tokyo Social was good. Everybody came out.
Yeah, that was a great night. I had a great time.
Yeah, and then this year I didn't want to do much because I've actually been going through a lot of stuff. But obviously Chris, Simi, Matthew, they all came, and Malik, they all came to, just force me to do something for my birthday. They came to celebrate me, which was great, and they had a cake and all, which was really, really nice. And I was really happy about it, actually. But, so that birthday was a really, really good time. Like, I really enjoyed it, and it was just nice to know that, like, there are people around me that care and that sort of stuff. But at the same time, do I really wish I had time to myself? Yes, maybe not on my birthday. My friend Rahana said something to me, because I said to her while I was at work that I don't really want to do anything, that I've not been feeling too great, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, but you not doing anything for your birthday and being by yourself, is that going to make it better? And I thought, you know what? Nah, it isn't going to make it better. Do you get what I mean, Richard?
I do completely understand.
It isn't going to make it better. So I was considering, like, maybe, but it was last minute because it was on the day, right? But then Simi was like, she's going to come to the house just to say hi to me. She shows up, and there's Chris and Matthew and, like, Malik there, which was great. And they had this little cake there. It was actually really nice. I actually really liked it. And they left super, super late, and then I had work the next day, which was great. So, yeah, I love that. And I'm glad that I did something for my birthday this year, and it was nice. It was really simple. It was really genuine. And yeah, that was really fun. But guys, I wanted to actually say something. Richard, I've known Richard close enough now for 20... Oh, I was gonna say 26 years. That's not true.
20 years, it's been
16 years.
Something like that, yeah.
16 years. Yeah, I've known Richard for 16 years. We went to college together.
Yeah.
We had a good time. We made it out the hood.
We did.
Sort of, because we still live in South London. Well, I live in South London. We made it out the hood. But yeah, I've known Richard for so long, but I saw something today, Richard, that I know you're going to have a major appreciation for. I'm not showing a picture of you when we were younger. I'm not doing any of that. But do you know what I saw? I saw a clip. I went on Insta, literally right before we came here. Everybody after party. Everybody after party. Yup, yup, yup.
I said yup, yup, yup.
I said yup, yup, yup.
Party. What's the name of that guy again?
Vic.O.
Vic.O.
No, literally, I'm going to put the footage, the video here. As soon as I saw it, I started screaming. Because, the levels of that song, it came out of nowhere. It was a mess. But it was everywhere. Like, it came out, it was viral before viral was a thing.
Even existed.
Before it was a thing. Everybody after party, yup, yup, yup. So and then there's this one random girl sat there with a teddy bear and like a cup of water.
Whoever led the production of that music video, I don't even know what.
Do you remember the time?
Yeah, I even remember the lady in the video, bro. I remember thinking to myself, why are you there? It would have just been better for Vic.O in his mess.
In his mess.
To just sing the song. I remember that, to have a lady with a teddy. She didn't even look. She
didn't even look impressed. Do you know what I mean? And there was one point where she was sat on his lap and she was just.
Yeah, she was.
And she was dancing, but not to the beat. Sing it.
Everybody got to party. Everybody got to party.
That's how she was dancing.
I said yup, yup, yup. I said yup, yup, yup. Everybody got to party. Everybody got to party. I said yup, yup, yup. I said yup, yup, yup.
Sorry. That song came out, so I tapped it. Fam, I went on his Instagram. He has a whole Instagram. He has other songs.
Right. Has he improved?
I should start rapping.
You should start rapping.
I feel like I'll do something.
You want to do a 4-bar right now?
All right, cool. Come on, let's see that. All right, give me a beat though. You get me? Hey. Okay. Hakachuchu. So yeah, like I was talking about, I'm not rapping, bro. So you need to stop.
How could you do I'm a piano something as a start?
Yeah, but you know what? Let's talk about Amapiano, right? I can't be at like an Amapiano party for longer than an hour because I get a headache. But every song has to have a little Amapiano to it, you know? Every song, you see me all the time when songs come on. You get me? You have to add that little bit there just so that everybody knows, that Amapiano will throw you off every now and again. You get me?
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, I'm going to move on.
I was about to say, go to the topic at hand. Let me shut up now.
Okay. Have you watched any shows on Netflix recently that you thought was really good? But you barely be watching shit.
Do you know what it is? There was actually a spy show that was about it was like a husband and wife.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
No, this was a German show. They'd basically been spies in their past life, and they had secrets, and someone was now after them, and it showed the unraveling.
Richard.
What?
Why are you watching a show that's in German?
Because
you can't even understand
but
what
it's
they're
German
saying.
With the English subtitles.
But people like you. No, let me finish talking. People like you are weirdos because who is watching something with subtitles? Why am I doing multiple things? I'm having to read and then I'm having to read and then watch and be entertained, and I'm reading. I feel like I struggle to read. Now, the subtitles, they're all going... And you know what, though, I hate most about subtitles? They're always placed in the wrong place. Sometimes it'll be on the person's face, on the person's shoulder.
Yeah, but that's not
near
Netflix.
An important... Pardon?
It's not Netflix. Anyway, the show is called Unfamiliar. Check it out, everyone.
Okay, nobody knows what that is. But I know a show that I recently... 2 shows. Now, anybody that knows me knows I love music. I love judging people's music. You know, I do call myself a music impresario myself, right? But I watched 2 shows. One show called Building the Band. I showed you that, Richard, didn't I?
Yeah, I did watch some of it.
Building the Band. That was a great show. And can I just give a big shout out to Solidified Music? That group, that boy band, let me tell you something. They've got vocals for days. I could be part of the group. Look, I could be part of that group. Should I give you a little note?
Yeah, go on then. Since you prove yourself. You know? Go on.
Solidify, hear me out, yeah? Because I don't need no solos, okay? I just need to be that low tone, you get me? Baby, you should let me love. No, I could do it. Baby, you should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. You get me? Fam, I could do it. See, let me tell you something. The best singers sometimes don't have success. You see, all these groups that we have is the ones that aren't the best singers. They're the ones that reach the top. You know, them 0.5 singers. They're the ones that have success. But Solidified is not that group. Solidified can sing. There's another group that was on that show called 3 Quincy. That group won. Sick. Season 4. Sick. Honestly, that show was brilliant. And then the one we watched with Simon Cowell was just Simon Cowell, The Next Act.
Oh, right. Okay, that
right.
makes sense.
See, that group was called December 4. Now, that was a nice show. I loved it because it was literally showing how to build a band how Simon would build a band from scratch. And I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I actually really, really did enjoy myself. Yeah, that show was a good show. Whether I think they're the best vocally, who knows? But it's a nice group.
Is that December 4th?
December
4th?
December 10th, yes.
Oh. Shout out to December 10th, man. I didn't mean no harm.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Not December 4th.
They, to be fair, they did harmonize really well.
They did. Yeah. But then, I don't know how many of them. I feel like there's 8 of them. Or even...
7.
7?
It might have been 7, yeah.
7 of them. It's hard to blend 7 ways.
Right now, the United States has waged a war against Iran. So that's one main thing that's happened.
Oh, that's a techie one. I don't really know much about that. Yeah, give me context.
Long story short, I'm going to just try and simplify this. The United States and Israel are very good friends, and
Iran has been one of Israel's enemies for quite some time now. Now, Iran has been slowly over time working to build or to create a nuclear weapon, which would obviously make things very unstable in the Middle East. Right. Because so over the last few years, for example, Israel has been assassinating a lot of their nuclear scientists. Right. So you hear stories like, car exploded in Tehran, and it's because they've gone and bombed the guy running the nuclear program. Right.
What I think has happened is they persuaded Donald Trump to get into a war with Iran. Right. Now, something similar happened, I think, a year or 2 ago, where the Israelis... There's a waterway in the Middle East called the Strait of Hormuz, and that's where a lot of the oil...
Can I just say?
Yeah.
Can everyone just be happy and be at peace? I don't really understand what's going on, and I think this is why I choose not to. I understand people are like, oh, you should know what's going on in the world, but when everything in the world is so depressing, why do I want to know? I've got my own issues.
That is very fair.
See? So... I've got my own issues. So the reality of the fact is, everyone should just give each other a big hug. You know what will make everything work? Give each other a big hug. No, let's keep it real.
The world does not operate like that.
The world is tapped.
The world is tapped, bro.
See, this is disappointing. The world is tapped.
Anyway, the reason why it's a problem is because we are now not getting the oil supplies and the fertilizer supplies.
It was really hurting you to finish that off.
No, I just wanted to actually say how it impacts us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
We're not
getting the oil supplies and the fertilizer supplies that we need to grow food and crops. In addition to the oil.
Will there still be food in Tesco?
They've said there might be shortages if this continues. And they've also said, obviously, with the limitation of oil...
Wait. So with the limitation of oil, that means... flights might not be happening.
That's an extreme case scenario.
No, see, if that is going to happen after August. After August is Nathan and Gulen's wedding. I'm not going to lie to you. I am making it there and I'm making it back. In fact, if you want to run out of oil while I'm in Cyprus, I'm not complaining. But there should not be... After August, we've got to fly... hundreds of people over to Cyprus. We will fly them there and fly them back. So, I've got a dilemma here that I received. And Richard, shortly, I will ask for your opinion, but make your opinion quite snappy and precise.
Should we do like 30 seconds?
No, that's too short.
1 minute. We'll do 1 minute. Let's aim for 1 minute. I give my opinion in 1 minute.
Give your opinion.
I'll set a timer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Richard, the dilemma says, my ex and I are now best friends, but he's dating someone I was jealous of. Oh, wait a minute. My ex and I are now best friends, but he's dating someone I was jealous of. Why does this feel like betrayal?
I think it feels like betrayal. I'm not really the best at relationships, but I think it feels like betrayal because you still have... I don't know what gender you are or what gender your ex is, but it sounds like you still have feelings for your ex. And that is why you then feel like he is betraying you. I think that maybe you have, or maybe you hoped that you would end up getting back together, and that's why you feel there's a betrayal. But I would actually communicate. I would actually tell him. It might complicate things, but I would tell him. I would explain how. If I was you, I would explain how I felt and see where it goes from there, because he might have an inclination that you like him, but maybe that you're scared because of what had happened before, and that's why you now have this friendship.
I don't know, Richard.
Very
that was
fair.
a very precise answer, by the way. I don't know, Richard, because first of all, the concept of my ex and I are now best friends. What type of best friend are you? No, you know what? I can't even say that because that'd be hypocritical of me. But like, what type of best friend are you? Like, do you get what I mean? That I know there are some people in the world that don't believe that guys and girls can be friends. I kind of don't agree with that. That guys and girls can just be friends. There's people that don't believe that. Mm-hmm. I personally believe it because I have friends.
Same.
Right? However, it's your ex, as in the ex you've been with. So imagine you and your ex, are now best friends. Best friends, your besties. But he's dating someone, and I was jealous. Someone I was jealous of. So that means the person that he's dating, when you guys were together, you were jealous of her. So that adds another layer to it.
Did she say I was jealous of, or I am jealous of?
I
now?
was jealous of.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense why she feels betrayed.
I can see why she would feel betrayed. But you're not together, so you don't have any sort of hold on him.
That is very true. However, the fact that he's now dating this person does not necessarily take away the issues or the insecurities that the lady, I'm assuming, might have had before, right. And it might now be bringing it up. So although she doesn't want to be in an intimate relationship with him, it might be triggering or bringing up stuff that had happened during the relationship,
right.
Or maybe just stuff from childhood that she's experienced, and now she then feels betrayed because she's like, oh my gosh, you're dating this person, and it brings up this wound that I've had from childhood, which maybe she hasn't necessarily healed from.
Those childhood wounds be messing people up, you know. I know you've got a few wounds.
We could do a whole episode on that. I was only supposed to talk for 1 minute.
We could do a whole episode on that, actually. It is true. You're right. But yeah, guys, like, I kind of don't understand the concept of the betrayal part. For me, only because if you're not together, that doesn't stop people from actually developing a bond later on. There are people that have been friends for years, and then it's maybe in their 15th year of being together that they then decide to start dating. You know what I mean? Like, they've probably seen all the relationships you've been in, no feelings there. Maybe it's just that one day where, you know, things felt a bit saucy, and then you guys were together. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's not abnormal to believe that him and his friend or someone that you didn't like or you do were not to worry about before, then start dating. What I've seen on socials just now, actually, it says people, is it Notes? Notes. Do you know what annoys me about Notes? It's the number 3 there in his name.
Shout out to Notes.
Yeah, I like Notes. No, I like it.
But I think he's sick.
But it's the 3, like that's what threw me off. But he debuted an AI-generated song.
Yes. So
people are feeling like this AI thing is going too far. Now, as someone that used to do music, I don't know how I feel about this whole AI generated song. Although I think it's a sick idea because I could become an artist, bro. Let's keep it real. If I did a little vocal, don't say anything, right? If I did a little vocal, AI could sort that out, take pictures of myself, make a whole music video, bro. I could launch my music career independent, easy.
No, you could.
Why? Let's do it.
Bro, I think you should.
Oh my God, that's sick.
I actually think you should.
That's sick. Imagine. Imagine that. Fam, I will sell out the O2, bro. I will sell out the O2 and I will mime that song down.
All I'm
dance moves that. Fam, if I break it down with my AI song, yeah. Can I just say this? Those of you that know, everyone that was in Budapest with me, shout out to you lots. Can I just talk about my trips though? I went on some trips over the last, when did I go? 2 weeks ago?
I think it was more than 2 weeks ago that you came back from the last one, yeah.
Notes, we'll get back to you. More than 2 weeks ago, I went to Budapest with a bunch of guys, my friends, for my boy Nathan's stag do. It was a great trip. It was brilliant. Some chaotic moments. Those of you that know, there were chaotic moments. And then I came back, and then I went straight to Turkey with my friend Tariq. It was just like a getaway trip, to be fair. And that was a brilliant trip. And you know what I realized about Tariq is he attracts people. As in, like, Richard, we go to this place and everybody just wants to talk to him. And he just has this, you know what? I think it's either aura or steez. I don't know what it is. But everybody wants to talk to him. We made friends with everybody that we went, right? And I feel like also me as well. But there's just something about Tariq when he was just attracting everybody, and everybody wanted to talk to him, take pictures with us. Like, it was just so weird, but it was really, really good. And can I just say, everything in Turkey is fake.
What do you
Dupes
mean by fake?
everywhere. Dupes everywhere.
You mean in terms of designer clothing?
Yeah. Louis Vuitton. Chanel, Chanel. Fam, it was everywhere. Some good stuff though, but it was everywhere, bro.
How much was like a Louis? If I wanted like a Louis t-shirt,
you can barter. You can barter.
but what's the average? What price
They
would
will
they
first
give
say,
you?
boss man. He will say £35.
Wow.
They were like, no, boss man, 15. Knock it to 15, fam. I bought one, 10.
Wow.
Going down to £10. That, you wouldn't even know that thing is fake. It's only the people that know the real. It's only people that know the real that will know it's fake. Anyone else, someone like you, Richard, you don't know how to dress.
No.
Someone
I
like
don't know
you,
how to dress, man.
someone like stop,
Fashion
sorry,
is
Richard.
not my strong
Someone
point.
like you wouldn't be able to.
But then it's like Nige, because when you go Nige,
Don't talk about
Nige
Nigeria,
is
please.
even worse.
Please. Let's not talk about. Let's go back to notes. So it says here, is AI going too far? Fans and critics have shared their reactions after Notes released Pickup alongside its original creator, Amber, a TikToker who went viral after posting messages from her ex that were turned into an AI-generated song. Interesting. The video has drawn nearly 17 million views, with the track gaining rapid momentum across social media. So wait, let me get this right. He's made a song based off of some girl's like text messages to her ex.
Yes, I think from what I remember from the scenario, I think her ex was trying to get in contact and she wasn't picking up the phone. So she ends up sending bare messages basically, which is like, pick the F up and all of that. So I think that's where the song has been created based on. It's based on the series of the text or the conversation that's been happening. So the song is a melody of messages.
Right.
Essentially.
Okay, I can see it.
Yeah.
So then Notes has used AI to make a song from this.
I believe that as what has happened, because when I listened to the track, it didn't sound 100% like Notes. And initially I actually thought that...
Hold on.
Oh, you want to play it?
Right. Not gonna lie, it's a good song though.
It's a sick song.
It's a good song. But do you think... I feel like... I don't want to say AI has gone too far, because this gives people opportunity, but it gives everybody an opportunity.
It's not gone too far, and I'll tell you why.
It's
going further.
Yeah, it's gonna go further.
Right now,
it's
if you think
true.
about 100,
it's true.
man.
It's gonna go further. I just think, I don't think it's gone too far, because like we said, it's gonna go further. However, now it's just putting in my mind that, fam, I need a song. But I feel like I could do both. I feel like I'm a versatile artist.
What do you mean by both?
Rap and sing.
Bro, with AI now you can.
Well, guys, you know what I'm thinking, yeah? I just think, one, I need a song, so watch the space, y'all. But I'm actually really happy to be filming again. It's been a really, really long time. And I just feel like I just need to do more of this. This is a solo episode. I've never actually done a video where it's just me solely. Well, it isn't just me talking, because Richard is talking a whole lot. But me talking solely on the mic and stuff like that. But I'm actually really happy to film, and I'm going to try my best, because my keyword is always be consistent, be consistent. I'm going to try my best to be as consistent as possible and film consistently. Now I'm in a new studio, which I'm so happy is not far from where I live. So I can actually just run here and film for a bit and do all of that, which makes me feel really happy. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. This is We Talk Too Much. Thank you very much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And guess what? You're going to see this fine guy again. Fam, look at me though. Look at my beard. I've even got little salt in there. Salt and pepper. Do you get me? My beard looks good. My head is bolder, better than yours. My eyebrows are better than yours. My skin is better than yours. But in order for you to have those attributes that I have, you need to subscribe. Do you get what I mean? You need to make sure you like, put a comment with that winking emoji. Put that comment. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And then you get to look this good. Do you get me? Yeah.